Mick, pretty boring game, that wasn't it?
Yeah, something like that. I think the people that paid their entrance fees, they definitely got their value for £6 or £7, whatever they paid in today.
How do you sum up that first 45 minutes? Because 7 goals. Do you put it down to Christmas being yesterday, or just one of those crazy games?
It was just a really crazy game, but it was too open. The game was far too open, and to be honest with you, we're disappointed in the manner that we conceded them goals, and the timings. Again, really bad. You can't concede goals like that in moments like that, and we've got to be so much better in terms of defending. Not just our back four, but as a team, as a unit. I thought in transition today we looked awful. We were attacking with too many numbers and getting done on the break. Every time we sort of attacked in that first half, we seemed to be defending our box 20 seconds later, and we've got to get better at that. We've got to get better at locking down the inside the pitch and preventing the counter attacks. But all in all, today I think we probably could have scored 10 or 12 goals.
Last season we had a dreadful penalty record. Quite the opposite this year. I know obviously Ollie missed on Friday, but scored the rebound. Other than that, it's been 100%, so that's pleasing for you.
Yeah, Ollie's he's playing with lots of confidence at the minute. When he puts the ball down, you expect him to score. That's sort of the moment he's in it at this moment in time. But I think it's definitely 100% penalty. He's got inside him. It's a clumsy tackle. But yeah, I think Ollie's sort of grown in confidence this year, and the last few weeks he's really sort of come to. He matured a little bit, and he's doing really well. But we need to keep his feet on the ground, and there's areas in his game that he needs to get better at. So he knows where he's at, and he'll keep working. He's a humble kid, he's a good kid, and he'll keep improving.
We conceded after just 29 seconds this afternoon. But how pleased are you with the reaction that the boys showed?
Really pleased with the reaction, but we were devastated in terms of that start. We spoke about it at half time, but making sure we have a good start, and don't give ourselves a mountain to climb in the game. Before the game, and we just were asleep. From our kickoff, we ended up running about 20 yards backwards and then clipping a loose pass forward, and then we get done on the break. And again, the structure of our team wasn't good enough. If you want to be a serious team, you have to have structure inside the pitch, and you have to have bodies in positions to prevent them counter attacks. And I thought that first half there, I thought we were awful in terms of our structure inside the pitch.
Then Luke Stewart scored twice in 6 minutes. How pleased are you for him? Because it's been a while since he's been on the score sheet.
I'm delighted for Luke. Luke's obviously he's had a baby, and he's not been around for training and stuff like that, so he struggled to nail down a starting spot. But I thought him and Crosby today were absolutely electric up front. Absolutely over the moon for Luke. That Luke's got that in him. He just you need to sort of play to his strengths a little bit, and I think today that game properly suited Luke today, and I thought he was an absolute handful in the first half. He took his goals really well, and he probably could have had a hat-trick in that first half. One sort of he just missed it. Keeper's made a really good save. So yeah, all in all, I think Luke's had a really good day, and I thought he's deserved his man of the match award.
Then he went and set up Crosby for his goal. Lovely little cushion volley.
Yeah, and again, I'm delighted for Crosby, because for all his numbers haven't been where he needs to be. His work rate, his effort, his commitment is absolutely unbelievable. When you've got players like that, they make everybody around him better. He gets you up the pitch. As a defender, he must be your worst nightmare. He's everywhere. He's all over you. He's ratty. He's aggressive. He's getting better now. He's back to goal. He's starting to understand his position a little bit more. But I spoke to him the other night, and if he's hitting really good numbers, I think he'll be playing at a step above. But he needs to focus on that, and try and sort of get a better return on numbers. And if he does that, then he's going to be an absolute handful for us.
Connor Coulter got himself on the score sheet too, with the last goal of the half, 7th goal in the first half. He's found it difficult in recent weeks with suspension as well, so another one that's nicely on the score sheet.
Again, delighted for Qualls today, because I think he's missed 7 games now with suspension. So it was a brilliant ball in, and he's done really well. It looks easier than it actually is to execute that. His timings was really good, and he's got up and he's got above the defender, and it's a really good header. But listen, like you said, I'm delighted for Qualls, and he was getting a little bit worried in that second half, and so were we. But in terms of his record in the last few weeks hasn't been very good in discipline. So he was wanting to come off, but unfortunately we couldn't replace him. I think we've got 7 lads out again today. We're just really struggling for numbers at the minute. So yeah, I'm delighted for him, and hopefully that'll give him a bit more confidence too.
Going in at half time 5-2 up, what's the message? The message go get the 6th goal, or is it just keep it tight first 15-20 minutes and see it out?
The message was, listen, we've got to have the mentality to get, we start 0-0 again, and we've got to go and win the second half, and we have to have the mindset where we can't just sort of come out and drop off and drop the standards and stop playing how we're playing. I wanted us to be better at it. I wanted us to be better with dealing with the transitions, which I thought we were. We didn't give away as many counter attacks. We changed a couple of positions at half time to sort of deal with that, and thought it worked really well. Disappointing, obviously, to concede the penalty. The keeper swears that he's not touched them, but I'll have to watch it back. But listen, I thought we drew the second half. I wanted to win the second half, but it is what it is.
Yeah, we really should have scored that 6th goal sooner. Obviously, Luke Stewart's had a one-on-one saved. Junaid's had a virtually one-on-one saved as well. Crosses hit the bar. So many chances to really kill the game off, and they had to get any hope that Pickering had left.
Yeah, I think we had to crossbar the post twice as well. I thought, yeah, like I said, we had loads and loads of chances in that game today. But the positive thing for me was we're getting into really good positions. We're creating lots of good chances. And again, Junaid just needs one to hit off his backside and go in. As a forward, when you sort of hit a bit of a dry spell, you just need a little bit of luck. I thought he was excellent in the second half today, Junaid. He's chopped inside, ball's going in, defenders sort of got a touch on it. He's done everything right. Again, Luke's done everything right. Junaid squared Luke, he's done the right thing for that, and I think if Luke's first touch is a little bit tidier, he scores. He's given the keeper a chance with his first touch, and I was disappointed really that he didn't get his hat trick because he deserved it today.
We did eventually get the 6th goal late on. Great strike from Kieran Greenway as well. Yeah,
he's come inside off we put him out wide and that, when we've had to take Ollie off, and he's sort of come inside on that right foot, and Kieran's got that in him, and he just needs to do it more. He's got a lovely right foot, and he needs a little bit more belief, and he needs to come inside the pitch and get in good areas and get shots off, because he's got that in his game.
Obviously, it was vitally important to get the 3 points today and get back to winning ways. But are you still a little bit concerned by the start and the goals conceded, or are you more focusing on the reaction that the boys showed to get the win?
Yeah, we are disappointed by conceded. Like I said to you before, the manner that we conceded, the timings that we conceded, I thought there were soft goals that we gave away. In the first half, we weren't stopping crosses. But like I said, we dealt with it. But I think on the flip side, we've been struggling for goals in recent weeks, and we've scored 6 today. We could have easily scored 12. But the lads' reaction today tells anyone inside this ground they're fighting for the club, they're fighting for the shirt. Because when you go 1-0 down after 30 seconds, it can deflate you, and then when you get back into the game, you can see it straight away again. It can be deflating, but listen, credit to the lads. I thought their character was unbelievable, and all credit has to go to them players today.
Just finally make on to Saturday, where we travel to Silsden. We need to start picking some more points on the road, don't we?
Yeah, of course we do. We need to pick up points full stop, Jay. We've beaten them here. Again, I just said to the lads in there, it's going to be a much tougher test next week, and we have to have the mentality and the mindset to go there and be solid and be horrible at times, because it's not all nice and pretty this time of year when the pitches are really heavy. So we have to work hard this week and really prepare for Silsden, which is going to be a really tough game.
Well done, mate.
Cheers, Jay.